He also tweeted, Obamagate.
What does the president consider Obamagate?
President Trump calls it Obamagate.
He's got some kind of fakakta hashtag that goes Obamagate. What does it even mean? No one knows what he's talking about.
To uncover what I call Obamagate. He was given unprecedented access to the former chairman of the Intelligence Committee and his team.
Spygate, Obamagate, whatever you Russiagate, I don't care what you call it.
It's a term that the president, of course, did not coin. This is something that's been used by his supporters for a long time, but now the president's embracing it in a larger way after he feels more comfortable doing so, regarding what the public now knows based on those documents being released.
So the whole thing was orchestrated and set up within the FBI, Clapper, Brennan, and in the Oval Office meeting that day with President Obama.
So you think this goes all the way up to the top to President Obama?
Absolutely.
Flynn. And then he's essentially exonerated. Now, that's not official yet, but when you read the notes, how could you do anything else? And I hear there's much more coming up. He was an innocent man. He is a great gentleman. He was targeted by the Obama administration, and he was targeted in order to try and take down a president. And what they've done is a disgrace, and I hope a big price is going to be paid.
And it certainly feeds into what a lot of people believe about FBI interrogations, that somehow there's always an angle. And to see it written out there, I have to tell you, Pete, just in general, it feeds a very bad stereotype of the FBI.
For a guy that's in the middle of a pandemic and talking about bringing the country together, and a guy who has lied to the American people for as much as he's lied and seen the death toll shoot up to 76,000 words, he sure does talk tough. Yeah. Calls the FBI scum. Accuses members of the intel community of treason. Tough words coming from a guy who himself, Willie Geist, said that he was left with no choice.
We have newly unsealed documents that prove that corrupt agents from Jim Comey's FBI were discussing strategies on how to set General Flynn up on what we call a perjury trap.
This is an outrage.
This is just one of the most corrupt things I've ever seen in my life.
Did the government, and most specifically the FBI officials and Justice Department officials under the Obama administration, did they frame General Flynn?
Yes, sir, they did. There's no doubt about it.
We've just gotten 4 pages of unsealed documents, and Michael Flynn attorney Sidney Powell says 11 more pages are coming, and they are damning. We are talking about emails and handwritten notes that appear to show that senior FBI members were determined to prosecute Michael Flynn regardless of what they found.
The new documents show they threatened to go after his son.
Shows that he's been set up, shows that he's been harmed in an unconstitutional way, and he ought to be set free.
Here you have the most powerful law enforcement agency in the world, people who are literally empowered to shoot you if they deem it necessary, destroying the life of an American citizen for political reasons.
Page after page after page of evidence, corrupt agents like McCabe and Strzok and Comey and others were conspiring to set Lieutenant General Flynn up and ruin his life.
Framed by corrupt agents at the top of the FBI.
Brag, I sent my agents in to take advantage of the chaos, something I never do or get away with in previous administrations. That's the FBI director and deputy director.
So if the FBI wanted to send agents into the White House itself to interview a senior official, you would work through the White House counsel, and there'd be discussions and approvals, and who would be there. And I thought it's early enough, let's just send a couple guys over.
By the way, Mr. Comey, I've been warning you, you have the right to remain silent. I've suggested you use it.
This is all starting to unravel for the FBI.
Now, the names on some of these emails include Peter Strzok, Lisa Page. They refer to the DD, which I'm assuming is the Deputy Director, Andrew McCabe.
Is that the FBI's role?
Meticulously planned out scheme.
It was an ambush. It was a legal abuse of power, corrupt ambush.
A big price should be paid. There's never been anything like this in the history of our country.
I don't care that he worked for the Trump administration. He don't deserve to be treated like that.
Jim, tick tock.